Okay, I wouldn't want to call this a challenge, but the person you saw, yeah, she's the one here. Beautiful hair, if I must say, but then, okay, oh, yeah. And she still has that sparkle in her eyes, you know.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
Very bright eyes.
Okay, we have Benita in the house.
Thank you.
I'm thinking now, what's the earliest memory you have of her?
Earliest memory, Oide, Osemudiamen. With the video.
Really? Okay.
Every mother wanted her child to be Benita.
It was amazing.
Can't you sing?
Wait, what are you doing when you are
I was busy dancing in front of the television. I was busy dancing in front of the television.
Like, what were you guys doing when we were 10?
When I was 10, I was busy dancing in front of the television. I was
watching.
I think it was amazing to have parents say, is that not your mate, or is that not, you know, is that not somebody doing something in her life? Because I really didn't even know. I always tell, you know, people around me still that I really would never know how far Osemudiamen reached. Because, I thought I was popular, but I thought maybe I was only popular in Lagos. And I didn't know what popularity was about. So I just felt, if a few people were saying, oh, hi, Benita, I'm like, oh, they know me because it's TV. But I never thought I was that popular. So I go for functions and events these days, and people will still say, oh, that Benita. And then I'm like, oh, so you knew me at that time. Oh, nice, cool, you know. But I didn't know I had that kind of reach. I didn't know people heard of Osemudiamen, you know, even outside the country. I didn't think it was.
But you were very small now. You would have known.
I had no idea.
Okay, the phone lines are open. You can call in on the show 08091222228 38485 and 86 0814 000028 and 284. We have Benita in the house now. There has been a very. It's been the distance has been so much. I mean, from the last time we heard of you, and then now you're coming back. What happened?
Life, I guess.
Life. Oh, please, let us know.
Let's go.
Okay.
Actually,
I started really young, you know, and I didn't bargain for what I, you know, eventually experienced, because I didn't think it was going to. I didn't even know what I was doing. That's the truth. I was really just following my parents' orders. They'd say do this, they'd say dance, and I was really just following their orders. And then before I knew what was going on, I was everywhere. So it was good because I had my parents, you know, supporting me and encouraging me and helping me, because at that age it was also a very sensitive time for me, because I was young and I was also naive in a lot of ways.
You're not naive. You're not up to naive. You don't say you're naive then. You don't even have the ability to be naive at 10.
You think, well, but there was so much I didn't know. And after Osemudiamen and the first album, we did the second album, and then at the second album, I felt okay. I wanted some time for myself, and you know, and then I later came back again, and then I went to school. School took a larger part of, you know, my time. I went to Redeemers University, so that took a lot of my time. And then it was a private school where there were strict rules to attending programs and all of that. There were times when they actually allowed me to go for programs, but there were also times that I had to stay back because school was also, you know, suffering. So I had to stay put for a bit. And then by the time I was done with school, my dad fell ill. So there was so much. First, it was a huge responsibility for me, because my dad was the one that started everything, and then he was ill, and then I couldn't do as much as he did for me, you know. So it was new. The experience was new. It was like I was starting all over again. But the good thing is he's better now, and he's not feeling fine actually helped me to find myself and find my own voice and realize that there are actually things that I can do, you know, on my own, and just having my dad sit back and advise and suggest and counsel and say, okay, why don't you do it this way? And it has taught me a lot of lessons over the years.
That's really great. So growing up as a child star, were there any challenges? Do you feel your childhood was taken away from you?
Exactly. That's what. Now, yes. With what she said,
do you think your childhood was taken away?
Would you have wanted? With what she said, would you, if looking back now, is it what you would really have wanted to do?
I always say that, you know, if there was no money, if he didn't put food on my table, then maybe not. But, well, he did. So.
What else did you have in mind? Like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. I want to be.
I actually loved to sing, so it wasn't like. Maybe I don't think I gate crashed. I actually love to sing. My mom sings, and the whole idea of me wanting to sing in the first place was because my mom was a singer. I would hear my mom sing and be like, I just want to sound like her. And that's really how it all started. I just wanted to sound like my mom. I wanted her voice. And so I would learn all the songs she learned in church. I would sing it the way she sang it. And really, that's what happened. But I feel like my parents were just the people and the vessels that God had to use for me to, get to where I am today. Because if my parents did not think of it, if my dad didn't push me, maybe I would have just settled for something else, or maybe I would have just been starting my career now that I'm older. But I just feel like everything was divinely orchestrated by God, and I'm thankful for that.
Okay, during a silent moment, different rumors came up, and the one I'm holding right now, Benita is married. True or false?
No, false, because I'm not yet married.
Oh, okay.
But,
You'll soon get married.
I'm even tired of those kind of headlines because it's almost like that's all everyone seems to
Yeah, you know, some people be like, when we were younger, see Benita, she was singing as if she knows how to sing that time. Now my daughter is married and they are the same age. And after that time, she was showing herself when she was small. Do you think, now, coming back into music, do you think there is a bit of a pressure because of what you did before? Would you really wanted to? People come to you and be like, okay, you sang as a kid, you were such a star, you should sing now. Was it like people pushed you, or did you think that, okay, I really want to do this?
Music is definitely what I feel like I have been created to do. If it's something that I'm passionate about, it's something that I don't necessarily need to be paid, for to do.
Oh, good. I have a gig coming up.
No, but well,
why you trying to cut me off? Calm down.
No, don't get me wrong. The point I'm trying to make is, it's definitely that thing that I know. Everyone has to come. Everyone that is created is created for a purpose. So I know that music is, why I've been created. You understand? But I feel like, of course, I meet people every day, and people say, oh, you went on a break and you've not, done as well as you did when you were younger and all of that. But I think people also need to understand that the times have changed. I was the only child, maybe, I think one or two others, but I was one of the major child stars at the time. And now I said I'm starting to find my own voice. I'm starting to find my own style of singing. I'm starting to find what I really want to do for me, not because my parents are saying I should do, a certain kind of song. So it's different now. It's different now. The music industry in itself is different. There's a lot of attention, now in the music industry. And, mine is a sensitive one because mine is more of gospel and inspirational. So I'm also very careful to put out songs, and I'm not doing it because I want to, get the glory for it. No, I'm doing it because it's what I feel like I've been created to do. But the pressure, I don't think I'm going to, allow that pressure get to me because I'm taking my time to get things done, and and I think that when you're cooking something, you should wait till it gets ready before you share it with the world, because if it's half cooked or half baked, the world will not get to enjoy it or appreciate it.
Anytime that period where you came to the limelight, a lot of parents encourage their children to follow your footsteps, and after a while, everybody
relaxed.
Once Benita still stood out, but then and now, gospel music is very, very different.
Yes.
You see our gospel musicians, they don't do the normal, sing a praise song. They want to do something spectacular, something unique. So how have you been able to blend into that new system of, it has to be Western style, it has to be tush, it has to have a lot of instrumentals. How do you tend to blend into that kind of system with your style?
I believe strongly that the only thing that is constant is change. The gospel music industry now is huge. It's huge, as well as the secular industry is, I don't know the word,
magnanimous.
Is, in short, ridiculously magnanimous. But the thing about it is, times have changed, like I said, and change is the only constant thing. So we need to restructure. We need to work with the best hands, because there's also, this myopic belief or idea that gospel artists don't work with the best hands. They work with, they work with just anybody, and so what they bring out is not necessarily what's good enough. So of course you need to restructure. There are a lot of issues that the music industry, gospel music industry is facing. There are no funds, and so if you don't have any other thing that you're doing on the side to help your music, you probably will just run down, because you are the one probably even, investing in your own thing. But, in the secular guys have major investors. They have major endorsements and all of that. But what I can say that I'll bring to, I have been doing and I will continue to do is to make sure that we bring out quality music, we bring out quality videos. The message really is to the world. It's not just for the church. It's for the world at large. So everything that one needs to do to get this message out to the world, then I have to do it. We have to do it. And I don't think that gospel songs should be all about flamboyance, like people are just trying to, show off. I don't think it's about that. I think that even in gospel, there are a lot of issues that we try to trash out. There's reality. Yes. There are people suffering. There are people mourning. There's sorrow. There's terrorism. The gospel is also about that. So if I wake up one morning and say, well, I've been heartbroken and I want to talk about that, it's also going to be within the confines of, the gospel music.
Okay,
but I'm trying
before
to,
you go on, we have a call on the line.
Oh.
Pat from Benin City. Hello.
Oh, Benin City.
So much.
Hey, Pat, how are you doing? Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Can I hear you?
Benita has been a long time.
Good morning.
We are not got any new thing from you.
Yes. We're working on new songs, and soon you will hear the new songs. Hello.
All right. We have the rumor that you are married. Is it
rumor? I don't get. Is it not a good thing?
It was in the paper. It was everywhere.
Rumor because it has not happened now. So
it will soon happen.
Yeah.
He's waiting for me, man.
want to attend your wedding, you know.
You will attend. Don't worry.
You will also sing for us that day, you know.
You want to attend the wedding?
No problem.
I don't think I got her.
What did you say?
She wants to attend your wedding.
Okay, she wants to attend my wedding. Okay, don't worry. Let's wait till then.
You're invited. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank
you very much for calling. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pat.
So you were talking about the music.
Yeah,
industry.
I don't think it's all about the blings and all of that. It's about the message, really. And you can also talk about love, even in the confines of gospel music. You want to talk about love. Jesus is love. So when you talk about love, you're starting from him because he is the love himself. He's love himself. So, of course, I'm going to infuse all of that into my songs. And there are a lot of examples of gospel artists and inspirational artists that are doing these songs. And you can tell that, their inspiration is definitely from God. There's Mali music, for instance. There's Erica Campbell. There are there's Lecrae, But the most important thing really is that you're sending this message across to the unsaved people, because that's what, those are the people that we have been, called out to go after.
Okay,
Really?
Can you just tell us a little bit about your latest songs, the songs that you've
Yeah,
written
okay.
The latest songs, 2 singles actually. The first is titled Jesu Naba, and the reason why I decided to do that song was because I have been trying to write songs for years actually, and then I eventually wrote one song, and it took me 1 year to finish the song.
Wow.
And then when I wrote it, I'm like, oh, finally, I finally done one song at least. And it was a perfect song because it was during the time that the Chibok girls were kidnapped. And it was a time where you wake up every morning and you're scared of the next, bad news you'll hear. And it always seemed like we didn't want to wake up because we didn't want to hear any bad news. So I wanted to write a song that will reflect my mood, that will reflect the fears of...
Before you go on, please, we have Samuel from You Know Where. Hello, Samuel. Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel Gibson.
Okay, please, can you turn down the volume on your TV set?
All right, sir, I'm done that.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, go ahead.
Uh-oh. Hello, Samuel.
Hello.
Can you...
I'm sorry about that. Actually, I would like to really know what the true definition of gospel song is. Not this godly, and I don't really know what is controversy of saying godly, so I want to really know what her definition of gospel song.
Okay, my definition of gospel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And he mentioned Corrides.
No, that's not part of this. That's not. He was mentioning the song, but that's not part of this.
Oh, okay.
Let's
My
just get what she
definition
wants to
really
finish.
of gospel is it's your lifestyle, okay? And you're bringing your lifestyle into what you're doing. That's what gospel is for me. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. So I'm saying that everything about me is about Christ. Now, I'm not going to the world, I'm not going out there to say, oh, I'm so holy, I cannot sing, songs that can, that can reach out to people who are not in the folds of in the fold of Christianity. And I'm not doing that. I'm just saying I stand for Christ. So I'm going to talk about themes, issues that, Christ is going to be glorified with. You understand? And so I'm talking about love, and I'm saying, oh, I love you. Of course, the way a guy should love a lady.
Say it here. Don't be looking at her. Say it.
Okay.
Look at me.
I'm saying I love you the way.
Whoa, did you get that? That's on tape.
Okay,
I got that.
Camera.
She said that to me first. So,
I'm saying I love you,
That's
but I'm
14
saying
years.
that the best definition of love itself is the love of Christ. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. And then I'm reaching out to you regardless of where you're coming from, even if you are broken and you're struggling with drug addiction or something. I am telling you that you can get out of it, and the best person that can help you out of it is Jesus Christ. But I'm going to, of course, relate to you in a way that you will understand. I won't come and read all the scriptures to you in a song when I know that you probably don't even know the scriptures. But I'm going to look for the quick, easy words that I feel like you can relate with. That's really what gospel is about to me. I don't think that we should try and complicate it. It's not complicated anyway. But let's still know that there's a message, and that message is Christ. And so if we're talking about inspirational also is also within the confines of gospel music, because we're talking about love, we're talking about violence, we're talking about the issues that we're facing in Nigeria. It's still inspirational. And so if I can say yes, you can, it's inspirational.
It is. It is.
Positive music.
It is.
So
So
that's on and on and
Yes.
on and on. But I just want to ask you, you've already talked about the first song. Can you just tell us the name of the second song?
The second song is
Yes.
titled Kabiyesi.
Okay, how can your fans get it? How do they get to you?
All you need to do is go on Google and search Benita Okojie Kabiyesi featuring Kenny Kore, and you'll get it. And it's a danceable song, so
Nice,
yeah.
really.
Okay,
people
so
should
you're doing
actually-
something for us. We want to move the beat.
Yeah.
If it's an acapella or something, just do something. You can't come and just go like that. For what now?
She's got a beautiful voice.
For
Acapella.
what? Okay, acapella it is,
Acapella,
right?
Yes. Perfect. Eh?
Okay.
Okay.
You're thinking, which one do you want to do?
Right.
Just do
yeah.
something, maybe one of
Something-
the old stuff,
deja vu,
right?
something
Or do you want
remind
us
us.
to do the new one?
New
Okay,
one,
let me
old one.
do 1 second of the old.
But you want to do the old, yeah?
Okay, so the old will
Wait,
be...
you said to me about Blake, you actually don't wear earrings.
No, I do. I wear earrings. Today I just felt all...
Before we continue on,
Okay.
what's your contact, please? How do your
How do
fans
people get to you?
Email.
bookbenita@gmail.com. Twitter Benita_Okojie. Instagram Benita Okojie.
Viber.
Those are the most important
All right,
ones.
awesome. You can
Yes.
just say it again, just in case.
All
we didn't
right,
get
so
it.
my email is bookbenita@gmail.com. My Instagram is Benita Okojie. My Twitter is Benita_Okojie.
Perfect. You were
Yeah.
talking about her not putting on earrings.
Great one. Well, let's just leave that now.
Seriously?
Let's enter that one. I have
You
so much
started
to
it.
talk about. Okay, but then you're going to do something for us, right?
Yes,
Okay,
I
maybe you should
did.
come this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do a
Really
little.
special.
Now,
Let me
well,
choose if I must say by the
Are
way.
you sure it's not something
Very
else we're going to do?
lovely.
This one I'm Thank you.
Okay, do you need
No,
us
you
to help
don't, we
you
don't
out?
do the kind of stuff that we can stand up and do,
It's a cappella now.
Acapella.
He's a songist.
Oh, he sings.
Yes.
You actually look like a musician.
How do musicians
She
do?
said it.
I don't know. I don't know, but you look like one.
Are you serious?
Okay, so
Or
let
can
me
they collab
sing.
or something?
Let's
They want me collab.
oh gee.
She's a gospel artist. She's a gospel artist.
I will collab now.
Jesus
Doesn't matter.
wants something. Put Jesus in it. Come on, you
Okay, so let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so from way back will be Osemudiamen. Always no pay mu me clap now so we can be in
No,
church.
I'll be doing that background.
No,
Osemudiani me fo. Oh mujanora oide. Osemudiana oide. Osemudiana oide.
Oh, lovely. Now,
Okay, there's something new,
okay,
something
fast forward.
Okay,
2015.
I've got many reasons to be thankful for all you've done. If not money, they buy life. Me, I for don't broke. Auntie Caro, where to stay for Caro. Borrow money to pay school fees. But if I jack, I'm go see this world now. Control and to walk in our favor, not by power, not by might, not by special grace. Jesus naba Lele, Belolo Gemai, Elena.
You want to give them the whole album?
No.
Grab your, don't.
Grab your copy now.
Wait, when are we expecting an album or something?
Album will be maybe later in the year, but all the singles are up for
Coming on.
download so you can listen.
All right.
Perfect day.
It's been the Breakfast Show on Artist TV. Thank you very much for being a part of the show. Thank you for the calls. They only had to be from Benin. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. We'll see you on the morrow. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay.